Welcome to Bill's Bridge Tip of the Day, Wednesday, January 30th, 2013. Today, we're going to begin a discussion on splinters. This is just part one of a series. What is a splinter and why do we need splinters? Well, deciding how well the partnership hands fit together is critical in bridge. And the sign of a good partnership is the ability to determine how high you can go based upon the fit as well as on the strength. You need to decide how well the hands fit or don't fit so that you avoid a disaster. Crash. In a misfit, you want to sign off as quickly as possible. If the hands fit together well, all things are possible. In fact, you can make a grand slam on 5 high card points if you have the right kind of a fit. You can find a slam with 20-point hands. Oftentimes, you need to decide how well the hands fit together. When you do find that they fit together, bang, you're a winner. You're going to get to these contracts that are unbelievable. Good for you. To find a fit, you need to find a trump suit that has a combined holding of 8 cards or more. More is better. And you need to have hands that fit together, that compensate each other, duplicate each other, or don't duplicate each other. For example, if spades are trump, this hand fits together very well. I can rough clubs in the dummy, and I can rub diamonds in my hand. And the hearts are going to set up, and the queen of spades is going to fall because we have 12 between us. This will make a grand slam unless the opening lead gets roughed, which is highly unlikely. This is a perfectly fitting hand. When they fit perfectly, all things are possible. Perfect. 7 spades, bid and made. On the other hand, you may have duplication. Here's basically a similar hand. High card points are identical, but they don't fit at all. Yes, you're going to win spades and we go in 2 hearts. But look at those diamonds. You're going to lose at least 3 diamonds. You could lose 4. You're going to lose a club. You don't want to even be in game. This is ugly. It's a square peg in a round hole. Never going to make it. So, what is a splinter? A splinter bid is a bid that shows a short suit. There's a series of bid sequences which you need to practice with you and your partner so that you know when a bid is a splinter and when it's not a splinter. And based upon that, you can oftentimes tell how well the cards and the hands fit together. Partner has to judge the level of the fit of the 2 hands once you show a short suit. And there are several splinter sequences. We're going to cover them in the next 2 or 3 or 4 classes, sessions, tips, whatever. I'm going to cover different sequences and tips for each one. There are 2 cases of level 1 splinter. Case 1. Your partner opens a major suit, first or second seat. The next hand passes. If you make a double jump shift, you are showing a splinter. Here are some examples. If your partner opens a heart, you could jump to 3 spades, 4 clubs, or 4 diamonds. If the suit was spades, you could double jump, shift to 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, or 4 hearts. What does the bid mean? It shows 13 to 16 dummy points, and it's critical that you have the exact length and strength that we're talking about within very short parameters. The reason is partner has to make a decision on the spot. Since these jumps waste a lot of space, they have to be useful waste of space, telling your partner within very strict requirements what your hand is. You have 13 to 16 dummy points, not 12, not 17. You have 4-card trump support. In some sequences we'll cover later, you might have 3. In these, you always have 4 cards trump support. So you're in a 9-card fit, unless your partner happened to open a 4-card major, which is possible, but unlikely. And you have a singleton or void in the suit that you bid. So 1 heart, 3 spades shows 4 hearts, singleton or void in spades, and 13 to 16 dummy points, so on. And of course, remember, the bid is alertable. Your partner has to alert the bid because it's not a natural bid. Now, opener has to rebid based upon what he hears. He has to judge the level of fit and his strength to determine if a slam is possible. Obviously, these bids are at the high level, 3 and 4 level, so these bids are forcing to game, and they also fit spades or hearts, the major suit in question, as trump. So, what can opener rebid? With a misfit, sign off in game. You know what the trump suit's going to be. If you're very strong, you may go forward with a misfit anyway because you can get it through brute force. Based upon the level of fit and the level of strength that you have, you could do a mild slam try by making a Roman control bid, which we covered in earlier tips. Or you could make a serious 3-0 trump in one specific case here, 1 heart, 3 spades. Hearts have been set, so 3-0 trump would be serious 3-0 trump. Or you can take control with Roman key card 1430 or kickback 1430, depending on whether you use 1430, kickback 1430. For hearts, for spades would be kickback 1430. Here's a second case where a bid is a splinter bid. Opener double jumps after partner responds in a major suit, a 1 heart or 1 spade. Here are the possibilities. 1 club, 1 heart, 3 spades. 1 club, 1 heart, 4 diamonds. 1 club, 1 spade, 4 diamonds. 1 club, 1 spade, 4 hearts. Or in diamonds, 1 diamond, 1 heart, 3 spades. 1 diamond, 1 heart, 4 clubs. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 4 clubs. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 4 hearts. What do these bids mean? These bids, since partner is only shown 6 points by responding to your opening bid, you must have, again, 4-card support for partner's major. That would be hearts or spades, whichever he bid. 20 or more dummy points because partner's only offered 6. You need to have 20 to add up to 26, but that's dummy points. And again, a singleton or void in the suit bid. It's alertable because it's an unnatural bid. Responders rebids, well, they're very similar to what we covered in case 1 of level 1. Opener's hand is very narrowly defined because he can't have much more than 20 or he'd open 2 clubs, first of all, but he must have about 20 dummy points. So responder, as a second bid, can do the same thing as in the previous case. With a misfit or sign off, he can sign off in game. The trump suit's been established very clearly. He can make a mild slam try by making a Roman control bid, or he can take control with Roman key card 1430 or kickback 1430. This all is fairly straightforward stuff, provided you catch on to the fact that these bids are splinter bids. Questions and answers. Can I splinter with a singleton honor? It depends on who you ask. Marty Bergen says yes. Other players may say no. Can responder splinter after a 2-club opening? Yes, in the second round, and we're going to cover that as a case coming up. When can I tell when a bid is a splinter? Good question. It's important that you and your partner discuss in detail when you have agreed to use splinter bids or not. I would suggest that you develop them and they evolve over a period of time. In these tips that are coming up in the next 2 or 3 sessions, I'm starting with the simplest ones to the more complex ones. So I'd suggest you first work with splinters in level 1, then level 2, then level 3, and then level 4. Some of these are optional. You don't have to agree with all of them, but the important thing is that you and your partner discuss it and you agree, and also that you alert. Summary for splinters. Can't say more than what I've said already. You need to discuss it with your team, your partner, and agree when a splinter is and when it's not. I suggest you extend splinters as you learn them. Don't take them all on at once. You'll probably get all goofed up. Splinters are terrific. That's Splinter if you know about the Ninja Turtles. Splinter is the leader there. Alert all splinters. Be sure that you know that. And bid those 20-point slams. You can do it with splinter bids. Happy slamming.